So here we have a small gathering of people that are gonna make a village so they can overcome the apocalypse. And we start by building a village square somewhere with a lot of resources available to us. Somewhere over here seems good. We have some berries and some trees that will give us lumber, so we can go right here. And then we immediately get working, making sure our people have provisions. Let's have one person harvesting this berry bush right here. One person can become a thinker so we can start getting some research. And then we'll also build a sign to expand our borders this way. And we still have one person that's not doing anything, so he can build up a wood pile because we'll need a steady supply of wood. And that should be good enough for the first day. Look at them building up everything all at once. And then we feed everybody, and then it's nighttime. But there was more, I remember now. Game trying to tell me how to do things. So the thinker is going to go ahead and start thinking about some things that will help us expand. And we have a lot of options here. But most importantly, I think it's a good idea to get a well so we can have some water. So he'll just need a few days to think about that. And in the meantime, we can continue to expand so we can get more resources. Like all of these berry bushes up here. Just have some good signage going up everywhere. And then we just fast forward time until the thinker comes up with things. All the while expanding our domain. So now we have access to water over here, as well as whatever is on this rock right there. And then I'm not sure what we can do with the chickens, but it might be a good idea to have some more of those in our property. And then 4 days later, we have the crude well all thought up. Research completed. So now we can put one of those in, and it'll also get a bonus if we put it on some wet land like this. So now we can research something else. We could get a proper well. That could be good to replace one that we do have, but it also takes 12 research to do it. Here's a chicken pen. This could make some use for those wild chickens, but also attracts wild events. I'm not sure I want to tangle with that just yet. So let's work on some food next, like a tomato field, because I feel like those berry bushes aren't gonna last. There, the well gets all put together, or at least it will after another day. And I wonder if it's a good idea to create another thinker's post. Or we can eventually build a retreat that attracts thunder events, but it gives us more research. One thing at a time. Having water and food is the most important thing. And there's the crude well. So now everybody is always working on something. Although we could use some more people in our village, so let's build a cabin somewhere. The chicken pen needs a dwelling close to it, so let's have someone set up right over here. There's a lot of chickens over here. That should work just good. And the woodworker can go ahead and take a break to build this, and then we'll also take 2 days to do. And it might actually be a good idea to put down a second thinker's place, because we don't need water right away. That's gonna mostly be for gardening. So once that's done, then we'll get research twice as fast. And the old man of the village got a memory. Procreation. Oh, now pips can make babies. Amazing. If a dwelling has enough empty space, pips can make a baby. Send 2 pips with some extra food to... Okay. It did not take long to realize we needed more pips. Time for the birds and bees talk. Happy couple and some food, because food makes everything better. But we need some free pips for that. We have one already, so let's pull away one of the thinkers. And then we just send them to the house and make a baby. Go ahead and do it. Because, you know, they mold the food into baby shape. So that happens. Oh, now they're growing a baby. Growth complete. Hey, we have a baby. Baby Alpha is growing. So we'll need to make sure we have more food. Oh, where's the thinker going?
Oh, no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that doesn't look very good. The apocalyptic vision. That's what we get for bringing babies into the world. This is a doom child. When a child is born, it becomes adult after a few days. So we just have to make sure that they're fed, and then they'll grow up in a little while. And now he's telling them about the visions. The apocalypse is coming. Let me tell you about my prophecy. So now we have a timeline of things to come before the apocalypse. And it seems like there's 3 major events before the end of the world, which starts on day 7 of next season. Okay, so we have an omen, and then an unknown event, and then a season event. Seems pretty simple. An omen is coming. Something bad is going to happen. Oh no. So the omen will be here in 5 days. We cannot influence its outcome. Okay then, event level is equal to domain's threat. Well, the threat seems very 50-50 right now. And now we have 2 free people. Okay, we're getting the tomato field in a day, so we only need 1 thinker for that. Let's have another person go on a bush, because they just depleted the first one. Oh, Pip is available for work? So there is. We have good, positive income of food. So why don't we actually just have you be thinking? And we still have 1 pip available for work, so why don't you just go ahead and man that wood pile you're next to. And then next turn, we'll have tomato fields. Lots of food income going in, and then only 5 going out to everybody. That's looking good. I also love that the people left that little baby all in that house by itself. But now we have a tomato field, and the tomato field gets a +2 if water makers are within range, but it also needs seeds. In that case, we'll need a forager, which can go right over here because it needs to be next to some woods. So the wood maker can go and construct that, and then we need some new research. So right now, let's get the retreat research because that'll give us even better research. So Afa needs 3 more days to mature, it looks like. So we just gotta make sure everybody is well fed before then. And he should also be maturing before the event kicks in. Yeah, he's got 2 days left and the omen comes in 3. And now we have gathering seeds. I want seeds, I don't care what this other stuff is. We need to plant some tomatoes. Now we do have a good supply of food right now, so why don't we actually pull someone off of the bush and go into thinking so we can get the retreat sooner. This should work well for us. 2 research going in, very nice. Now we are starting to get a -1 for food, but we'll survive that way for a while. Oh, and we have 3 seeds, very nice. That means we can plant a tomato field. And we need water in range, which would go right here. That sadly wastes a chicken, but there's other chickens. I set it up right down here for that. So the tomatoes will go next to the crude well. Placing the building here will disperse creatures. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Now Mr. Seed Person can go ahead and get started planting that. And then little Afa should grow up by tomorrow. Oh, and it looks like we retrieved a memory. So now the tomatoes just need 4 days to grow up. And look, Afa's all grown up. That means they can get to work. So we need more wood collecting again. And then we'll send another one back to collecting berries. So then the omen comes tomorrow. And like that, all the wild chickens just sleep out in the... Oh, where are you going? Oh, someone just screamed. Wah! You all right there? You don't seem all right. Oh, nobody's all right. Oh, this person's stunned. Doesn't feed very well. It just gave it some fear. Yuva is stunned for 3 days? What? Threat increases permanently by 1, and Yuva has gained the coward perk. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's new. So now we learn what ailments are. Hey, but now we have a retreat. Oh, training? Pips can learn professions. Hey, and buildings can be upgraded. Very good. Professionals can be identified by their fancy hats. So let's see. You're stunned, and you're a coward. Increases the probability of fear events. Also becomes a preferred actor in such events. That's fun. But now we can upgrade one of these things. And to do that, we can just plant it over an existing one. I like that idea. Oh, and it's a good thing she got unable to work when she did. She depleted that bush. But now that's everybody that can work, so we might as well just start a new research. Ooh, a secluded retreat. That gives 3 every time, but it takes so long to research too. If we'll be getting 3 every turn, then let's see, that could be done in 4 turns, but I need something new. We could upgrade the village hall in 4 turns, or we get a well upgraded. Let's go ahead and research the chicken pen. That should be done in no time at all. This one upgrades the Think Ears place with a funny little dance, and the tomato plants are just 2 days away. So we need an available thinker, which... why not? Because we need to train one of them. We can go ahead and do that. So let's see, the next event is about 10 days away. So we're good for a little bit there. Let's just continue. And there our person has become a thinker. So now they can sit down there and we get 3 every time, which is good. That'll complete the chicken pen in a day. And now another bush is depleted. I hope these come back. And you just need 1 more turn on being stunned. I wonder how many food things we can get from the tomatoes. I guess we'll find out next turn. When they're all grown up, Yuva is done being stunned. And we have chicken pens now, and now we can herd animals. Oh, look at that little chick. Oh, that's gonna be cute. Oh, but the animals need food every day. That's gonna be rough. So let's see, now we have herding, requires dwelling, and it seems like putting the chicken pen on where these are doesn't benefit it. That's too bad. So let's just put this here and figure out our food situation before we go into any more of that. Oh, hey, an egg farm and an egg. Other things we've unlocked, a butcher's table. Oh, that'd be good. So here, now we'll go ahead and get the barbecue set up, or the butcher. I want to lure chickens. Let's get the butcher. That's 12 days though, or 12 research. I'm thinking if we get the tilled soil, that will really help the tomato farm. So let's get that researched and then trade out some things. You go away and you go back to your trees so this guy can build. That's working better. We're not gonna quite get to 100% on the hope, but you know, anything's better than a 0% chance. Oh, and our hunter's actually doing some work. Okay, now we have a meeting point. We need 2 for the meeting point? What? All right, fine. In that case, you stop what you're doing. We're gonna need another baby, but we also need that tomato field, or the tilled soil for the tomato field. But that unknown event is coming up really quick. All right, both of you go here to bring back a little bit of hope. This solo thinker can get that in another day. And it seems like we're doing okay on food. We're getting a lot of harvest from the tomato plant, but we can only do that 1 more time. Okay, now we have a 30% chance of a good event. So let's just go ahead and fast forward to when it's gonna happen. Enough food is good. Okay, we have the tilled tilled soil researched. Oh, okay, we're testing the fate. Hopefully we get a good chance. And it's, oh, look at that, we got a good event. Oh, that's good. Oh, hey, things are good. Wood pile is efficient. One becomes efficient for 5 days. Nice, we got efficiency. So now there's building conditions. Conditions can cause damage, block production, yada yada. Can be used to fix a problem. I don't want to fix efficiency. It's good, it's very good. And now we have tilled soil. So now our wood pile is producing 4 every turn. I like that. We could use a good pile of wood. And now our tomato plant is all run out. So we can go ahead and call back these 2. That way one can work in the well and one can go back to thinking. So now that we have a tilled soil, we can research a barley field or a hemp field. Well, let's try and put down the soil that we do have right now. Can we put that over here? It looks like we can. Good, that should help the tomato fields. And then let's get some more research. So now we can get the barbecue. Gotta make those chickens useful for something, even though we don't have anyone hunting it right now. But this person is fixing the soil as he does a little dance. Very nice. The tomatoes will really benefit from that. And there we have soil. So now we need other things to get the next batch of tomatoes ready, but we do have enough already, so that's good. All right, I think the researcher can go ahead and finish that. Let's go ahead and resume the chicken gathering process because this one dead chicken's been here a while. That should work well enough for us. Tomatoes are planted again. I'm not too sure what the tilled soil will do. Maybe it'll either increase the yield or make it so it doesn't need as many days to grow. It still needs as many days to grow. But the buildings here produce 1.5 more times cereal, fruit, and vegetables. So we're still getting a little more tomatoes. That's good. Now they're doing their thing. The thinker doesn't need to be there. Oh, we're actually running really low on food. So, okay, you go attack a berry bush, and then someone else goes to think. Or I guess the thinker goes to think. As soon as we can cook the meat, we'll have a lot more we can work with. And look at that! There's a big old chicken leg right there. 3 of them. Nice. We still need to be able to cook it though, so then we can get the barbecue set up. Let's see, when is the next part of the prophecy coming in? It's 6 more days, and there's gonna be a season event tied to the heat domain, so it's probably gonna be summertime from the guess of it, and it just takes 4 wood to get this set up, but it needs to be next to one of the hunting racks. Interesting. Well, that's a good spot as any for it. Our person called off of there so they can build this, and wow, we are losing a lot of food here. But for every 1 chicken leg, we get 4 cooked ones in return. That seems like a good return on that. Now let's see, I wonder if it's time to work towards upgrading our village hall for more storage. We're not too worried about that. Well, let's see, we don't need a person working the water well, and we have good wood for a while, so why don't we, it's a bit risky, but let's make another pit. We do need to get some research in place, but we need the thinker back in their 2 tree, and we really haven't been paying attention to this tree at all, so maybe we should. There might be something good in there that I haven't seen yet. All right, there's a baby that we have to feed as well. Oh boy, our food's running low. Okay, research can wait. We need food, like pronto. And there's still 2 pips available for work. How about more berry gathering? There we go. So we'll be getting 10 food by the end of this. That's gonna help. And then the barbecue pit is also completed, so that should hold off hunger for a little bit. Uh-oh, hello, what do you see now? I can feel it in my bones. The next season is upon us. Yeah, it's gonna be summer, right? The heat has a domain, which is interesting. Feeds on the rising temperatures, all right. It is fast, fickle, and reckless. It can spread flames, great. And seasons can affect the production of buildings, right. But our tomato field should hold up in the summer. Yeah, so we're doing good. And person is cooking food, I like that. I like that a lot. And it only takes 1 day to cook food. I like that even better. Okay, we actually have a good amount of food coming in. So we could probably do the thing we wanted to do of taming some animals. So we now have 2 domains to worry about, but none have events shown up except for the season change. And the tomatoes are about to grow, so we'll get extra food from that. Let's call the thinker off of the bush and then put him back on the tree so we can get the remedy rug figured out. Even if I won't be using it, it'll unlock more unlocks. That is a lot of food going out. But now we have the remedy rug, which now unlocks some pharmacist stands, a healer with a voodoo hat, the sick ailment, and a healer's hut. All right, not so bad. And some of these other things we can't research because the elder needs to remember it. So let's go ahead and unlock the stone gatherer next, because we're gonna need to do something with stones in the future. All right, elder, tell me what you see. Anything? Oh, yep, there he is. Beware, doom event is coming. Oh gosh, there's the doom vision. A vision of doom. Doom prophecies will arrive with an increased threat. Yeah, but now we have a shared table. Excellent. Oh, and I guess there's resource classes? Any resource in that class will work as an input. Okay, interesting. So, leisure. Okay, it needs, oh, interesting. So it takes 1 food and 1 water, and that generates 3 happiness, which it looks like we're about to lose some happiness. It only takes 6 wood to build this, and we have plenty of water stored up for right now. Oh, interesting. It's actually not an upgrade to the meeting place, but it gets really good benefits from being next to a social structure. And the only spot it can go is here, or else it'll interfere with the research people. So we'll plant that in. And then you really don't need to do that. So go build this. That should only take 2 days. Okay, that's plenty good. Plenty good. We're only getting 3 fear a day. Maybe it's about time we also worked on upgrading the village hall as well. That'll take a few days. All the wood is going into the shared table. Everybody's got a healthy diet. Okay, yep, it's a 50-50 chance right now, or at least it will be by the end of this. We just need 1 more day for that. Keep building up that hope, people. Our food overall is, wow, it's actually really good. 61. Even though we're not having any more input for food, we should survive for a while with that. I really want this secluded retreat, but it takes so long to get all the wood that we need. And we also don't have enough people, so I'm not gonna worry about it. There we go, just 1 more day for all of that. And there's the meeting table, it's complete. Very good. Okay, we only need 1 more researcher to complete that, so we can actually send 2 people to the meeting table and get 4 every day. That would really boost our odds of having a good event. But now we're losing 7 food a day, so we can only last 8 days? But the Doom event is in 6, so we'll be okay there. Just gotta generate a whole lot of hope. And there shouldn't be any other events that come up. Oh, event level? Higher level events have stronger and more impactful events. Level of unknown depends on the power. Okay. But hey, the village hall is complete. Ah, so this is where the stone comes in. Well, after this turn, we'll have enough wood to upgrade it, but we won't quite have enough stone. That's okay. We have it. After this turn, we'll have enough for the secluded retreat as well. And some of these upgraded structures are also requiring stone. That's very interesting. Let's work on upgrading the wood stack next so we can get more wood. Although sadly, we cannot pull any other researchers away or put them back. That should be fine. The hope is the most important thing. And we have enough food to last. There we go. Look at that. We're already at 100%. Good job. So now we can pull away the people at the meeting table, and we're still getting more points than the fear. That means that one of them can go and gather some food, and then the thinker can go back to here. We just pull a thinker away from the meeting table. That's not what I wanted. You two go back. Okay, good. Good. Everything works out. And we can actually build a 2nd tier or 3rd tier tree. So let's go ahead and slap that right in there. You get to busy on that. Get to busy. What am I saying? But it all works out. I really wonder if we're gonna see that red sky again. We'll find out in 3 days, I guess. But we're already up 10 points on the fear. So if I do the math right, this would give us 3 more days of 2, that's 6. And then 3 more days of 3, that's 9. But we're up 10. So we can actually pull away from this and not waste any more food, and then we'll still have 100% by the time the event hits. I like that. But the upgrades are kicking in at the secluded retreat. Excellent. And the food is good. Okay, now we actually have less than 100% chance. I'll need 1 more hope to get 100%. You know what? We're winning that. Put the thinker back on your thinking spot. Now we're getting 5 research every time. I like that. But we are also currently losing some influence on the fear, so let's pull you away from the meeting spot and put you back at the sharing table, just so we can keep things at 100%. And that's a lot of research going into there. Very nice. All right, just 1 more day until the apocalypse, but I think we're doing very well about it. Researcher can go away from this because we only need 1 more to complete that. And you can grab a rock because we'll need rocks to start developing better buildings. And we seem pretty well in order. We only have a net loss of 1 food, and our chances of a good event are at 100%. Amazing. Memory retrieved. Memories unlock. Ooh, memory points. Each time an event occurs, you'll receive memory points. Okay, you can use memory points to unlock new game elements for current and future stories. Wow, meta upgrades. We don't even need to roll our odds because it's at 100%. And oh, look at that, we got a memory point. 5 out of 5. Well, we got a boon. Doom event averted. Huge impact on the village, which can then take some of the domain strength. We may choose a boon. I like this idea. Ooh, hello. Oh, no way. Village can gain 30 knowledge, expand tile 1 more, or crops allow 2 more activations before depleting. Well, I already spent so much time expanding the tile, and we're pretty good on food. So let's get some free knowledge. Oh, where are you going? Aha, good job. Hey, she just found research lying in the trees. Oh yes, so much research. I love it. Surge of knowledge. Excellent. And that should be a healthy and happy village. We're having a little town meeting. We fought the doom brought upon us, but I sense this is not the end. Oh, I see it now. New and stronger challenges are coming. Oh boy. At the middle of fall, it looks like. Is there just gonna be a Doom event every season? Let me tell you what Fate has in store for us. Okay, oh wow, that's a lot of events. An Omen, okay, yeah, I see, we have been cursed, an Omen is coming for us. Yeah, you don't say. But at least we have a wood stack research, and we have a lot of things that we can research for free now, like the workbench, which will take a day, but that's fine. And we have subverted the first prophecy, but the second one looks even more crazy. So if you guys want to see me continue this story, then make sure you like the video. I think that's where we'll end it for DotAGE. I really like it. A lot of good things happening for us. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern. I'd also like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Mr. Cripple 1, Ancient Elixir 1, Corby Farm, Dakota C, Donamoto, Devion X, Muffin Stuffer, Lucas S, Splattersax, The Real Nickname, Edward, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Drew Belong, TJ, Seriously Sarcastic, Angel, and Lily Bites.